So this is Gunther's Big Date, and it's advertised as a bouldering game on the back of the case, possibly the only one in existence, which is why I'm playing it at all. It was created to promote Asana, a bouldering company, which is to say that they sold chalk, bouldering mats, and had indoor bouldering areas. As near as I can tell, this game was never made available for purchase anywhere. It might have just been a promotional game given away by Asana themselves. And if my hunch is correct and this game was simply given away for free, then that would explain quite a bit. There are 3 game modes to choose from here, though bouldering is obviously the main attraction. Now, Greta has a special theme song of sorts.
Give it all you got, don't you ever stop. Greta, Greta, give it all you got, don't you ever stop. Greta, Greta, give it all you got, don't you ever stop. Greta, Greta, give it all you got.
Alright, so that was something. Something I legitimately like about this game is that there are little animations on every screen. It's kinda cute. So now we have the game itself, and I can't make any claims as to how well it represents real bouldering, but it's something. I fell already. You move the right arm with the right arrow, the left arm with the left arrow, and you pull up by pressing the up key. That's about it. You're supposed to be able to infer where to grab next based on how the rock formation looks, but it doesn't quite work out that way. I'm sure you can see why this would be sort of difficult. It's not always clear where you're supposed to grab, and it essentially comes down to trial and error. The game is basically one really long QTE, but without any sort of button prompts. You're also not really given any time to think. You fall just a fraction of a second after you make a move, so you don't buy yourself any time, really. It's pure memorization. I usually do not feel the need to justify the games I play, but in this case I make an exception to say I am playing this because there's literally no other documentation of it anywhere. So that's pretty much everything there is to the bouldering game, so let's click on Slackline and see what that's about. Your goal here is just to stay balanced and perform tricks. There's no real end to it, you just perform tricks and see how many points you can get before you fall off. The difficulty in this segment obviously comes from trying to stay balanced while pressing the keys necessary to perform tricks. Out of all 3 game modes, this one is probably the best put together, but there's still not a lot here. So I think that's enough of that too. Let's click on Dodge the Chalk Ball. In this game we dodge the chalk ball by pressing up and down. This is about it.
No.
The balls go significantly faster each round. It's rather hard, if not impossible, to dodge them in later rounds, but there are only 4, so you might get lucky enough. I think we're done here too.
No.
So that was pretty much all Gunther's Big Date has to offer. And again, the reason I'm playing this is because I can't find any documentation of it anywhere else. Basically, I'm just asking you not to judge me too harshly for my unhealthy and compulsive need to preserve all kinds of video games.
Don't you ever stop.
Including this one.
Greta, Greta, give it all you got. Don't you ever stop. Greta.